Hey folks, so I'm at my dad's still, of course, and I wanted to do this quick video showing the new hypercars that Area 71 is going to be doing. McLarens, 499s, Valkyries, so many hypercars, GR10 Toyota or 010. It's interesting that all of a sudden, it feels like all of a sudden anyway, we're getting flooded with a whole bunch of hypercars. Regardless, the 3D printing was pretty much made for this kind of thing because many hypercars will only have a livery or two. Making a mold, injection mold of one of these cars is probably not the greatest of ideas because you only get a limited number of liveries out of the car for each mold. So far there might only be two, three, maybe different liveries for certain hypercars. And I'm not talking about just a number change. So, because you can make a limited run of cars or cars per piece, 3D printing really opens up a more cost efficient way to produce one of these slot cars. So now the fact that Area 71 is doing them means that we're going to have, a very high end model slash slot car that you can make. I've gotten questions about, or statements mostly about how difficult these kits look to finish, and in fact, they probably are, difficult to do, but it's great to have a high-end model to fit kind of that end of the hobby. It's a more of a niche than a broad appeal, but these models certainly look gorgeous. I didn't want to mention these by themselves rather than in the regular news video because they are definitely a different kind of release, and they are aimed at very specific audience. These are not going to be models that everyone is going to buy. They are, reasonably expensive, of course, because they are so incredibly highly detailed. And, making a very niche car like this, like I said, for 3D printing, I think is a perfectly reasonable way of attacking a project like this.